My name is Bryce Atagi, and I am the franchise partner out here in Salt Lake City Metro 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We purchased the franchise back in June of 2018, and we acquired a staff of almost 20 employees. A lot of the guys were thinking about giving up and quitting and kind of going a different direction and maybe finding a different company that they could turn into a career. I think that's the one thing that kind of held this franchise out before, was that guys didn't view this as a career. They just viewed this as a paycheck and something that they could clock in and go home and not even think about. And I think one thing that we've done is we've created a vision, and we've kind of created a path to where they can come in and they understand that we truly do care about their growth and their development. We prove this to the guys by holding trainings 2 to 3 times a week. As a team, we do role plays every single morning, and we'll actually use jobs that we're going to go do that day as an example, and we will practice those jobs before we actually go out into the field to ensure that we're prepared to succeed when we go out there. Another thing is we have guys in every single week. 4 to 5 guys come in, and we do what's called certified sales leader training. Now, what this is, we don't throw guys out into the fire. We don't have them bidding jobs until they're ready and until they can prove that they're ready to us in the classroom. So we will practice with each other. We'll do role plays. We'll do negotiations and bids, call aheads, and everything like that to ensure that the guys are truly ready. And once they become a certified sales leader, then they will be allowed to go out and bid jobs on site. I think this makes guys really hungry to get that clipboard in their hand. Everyone wants to bid a job, but they understand that there's time and there's work that goes into perfecting that bid to ensure that we're providing the customer with the most exceptional experience possible. And part of that is knowing what you're talking about and knowing how to sell our company overall. So I think guys do truly appreciate that. And once they are validated to go out and sell and to bid jobs, I think it means a lot to them, and they're fully prepared to succeed out there on site. One thing that we do here is, we have whiteboards in everywhere you go, from our operations room to our training room, even out in the shop. We believe that if you put metrics all over the board and if you put things on the wall, people are going to look at them and people are going to care. And the last thing a guy wants is to be below standard in any metric that we do have. All of our metrics that we have, we do hold our guys to a standard. If they're below standard, their number's written in red. And if they're above standard, their number's written in blue. All of these metrics are incentivized, so we do give out monthly bonuses for top 3 AJS. We give out monthly bonuses for top 3 NPS, total promoters, and then we give out a bonus for most Google reviews in a month. And then the last bonus we give out is for Employee of the Month. And the way that it works is if you are in blue or above standard in every single metric, then you qualify for Employee of the Month, and you can be voted Employee of the Month by your peers. So what we do, whoever qualifies, we have the whole entire team vote for who they think deserves Employee of the Month. And then I think it's more impactful to be voted in by your peers as opposed to just me picking someone every single month. And it gives guys something to kind of shoot for. One thing that drives us every single day is the fact that we want to win Franchise of the Year. That was our number one goal when we came out here to Salt Lake. Actually, all of our passwords to all of our applications that we use for the business, the password is hashtag FOTY 2019. Every time we get on our phone, every time we go log in to collect payment, we have to type that in, and it just reminds us on why we're doing what we're doing. Is we have a big goal as a team, and we really want to bring that hardware back to Salt Lake City for the first time ever this year. And we truly believe that through our hard work and dedication, and by always striving to be better today than we were yesterday, that we can achieve anything that we set our minds out to do. The last thing is affirmation. We challenge our guys and we hold them to all these standards, but if they do that and if they exceed your expectations, it's very important that you freaking give them shout outs. You give them affirmation. You let them know that they did a good job. You give them a pat on the back. You hug them when they get back. You give them a chest bump, and even over the phone, if they call you back with something bigger than what they originally told you they were getting, we're chest bumping in the office, man. We're yelling over the phone, making sure that the guys know that we truly do appreciate them going out of their way to do more. And that means a lot to us as a franchise. And then the next morning, when we hold our morning meetings every single morning, the first thing we do in our meetings is we start out with shout outs from the day before. So we make sure that if guys did things that were exceptional, if guys went out and did great things on jobs, that we were going to let their peers know what they did and give them a standing ovation and a clap every single day. I've been into a lot of businesses where I'll do at least work that I think's great, and I'll spend a lot of time on that work, and no one ever would tell me good job. And as an employee, that kind of makes you not feel so good inside when you know that you're doing everything in your power to go out of your way to exceed expectations, and no one tells you good job. You kind of don't want to do it anymore. And I think the biggest thing about affirmation is once you get that pat on the back just once they tell you great job for something, you want to do it over and over and over and over again. And that's how you create consistency, and consistency creates success. And I think that's why we've been successful out here in Salt Lake City. And we're just excited to end this year and hopefully win that Franchise of the Year.